Purple Cottage Crafts, and welcome back to another quick tips with Abby video. Now this isn't like an original idea that I'm going to be sharing with you today, but it's something that I'm kind of a little technique that I'm using in a current project I'm working on. And just in case that there are somebody out there who watched this video may not have ever knew about doing snippets or snipping or things like that, because I do get new crafty friends on here who are new to crafting, so I just like to share these kinds of things just in case somebody out there who watches my videos doesn't know how to do this. So that's why I'm doing that. So what I have here are a bunch of different papers, digital images, and scrapbooks and things like that that I've purchased from Etsy, and combination of some freebies on Pinterest. So I'm working on a current project which I will hopefully have videoed and uploaded on my channel by Tuesday or Wednesday of this next week, and today is the 7th of January. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of zoom in just a little bit so you can kind of see a little bit closer. I just kind of wanted to, I was actually working on this, actively working on this, and I thought, oh, I'm going to stop and film a little quick tips with Abby just in case nobody else has ever, come across this yet. So go back a little bit more. Sorry about that. Shaking over the camera. So what I'm doing, let me show you up close here. So what I'm doing is just doing some basic little snippets on the side. Let me get a piece of paper so you can see it kind of better. You can see how the edges, how they got like little bits missing, like they've been, worn, or, book that's been handed down from person to person, and there's like little pieces missing and bent corners and things like that. I love how that looks. Now let me show you on, I meant to keep one of these unsnippeted, if that's a word, to show you, but basically this was like this all the way around, and then I just went in and added that definition. Now there are some images out there that have that definition already, and you can certainly go along with those snipping out those areas, but you can also create your own. It doesn't have to be just what's on the paper. So I wanted to share that with you, excuse me. I just think this is a really neat way to add another bit of visual interest and texture, because it does feel really cool when you're in your fingers on it, to have these types of edges. I like that. So what I have here, these are just some larger examples, and I can't remember if these are from, I don't remember if I got these from the digital kits I've purchased or through the freebies on Pinterest. I don't remember. But when I do the official video of the project that's going to be out, I will list that for sure. So this is like another little, I printed these out like that, so I can have like a little folding pamphlet. But there you can kind of see the edges all the way around. I like how that looks on the outside and on the inside. So what I have here, and just a couple more. I haven't inked these yet, but those are a little bit larger. These are, I just enlarged them from, where'd those small ones go? There they are. So and that's another cool thing too, when you find images, whether you purchase them or get the freebies, you can resize these and have them any size you want to, which I like to have that versatility. So what I'm going to show you here on this little quick video, this is an example of one that I just inked and did the snippeting first, and I inked it, the front and the back. I just like how that looks, and here it looks beforehand. So just this, this kind of this normal rectangle kind of a shape. So I'm just going to show you real quickly how you can do this. So if you already do this, already knew about this, you don't have to continue watching this video if you don't want to. Like I said, I just like to show things like this, just in case there's somebody out there who hasn't done this before, or if they're new to paper crafting. So what I have here are a variety of some of my smaller scissors that I use for doing snippets and fussy cutting, things like that. I decide which one to use based off of what I'm going to be working on. So in this example, I like to use this really cute small little pair. It's got little purple bows on it. This is like for like sewing or something. I think I got this at Bymart, which is a West Coast only store when I used to live in Oregon. So, but I'm sure you can find these online or different places, Amazon. And then this is the cutter bee ones, and I love these. This is probably the ones I reach for the most, especially when I do my more detailed fussy cutting where I'm cutting out like flowers and all that kind of stuff. And then you have this pair from Fiskars, which works great. I've fussy cut with these before as well. It's just total preference, just like with different glues and adhesives. And this is a pair I got from Mona Me Gabby at their convention, at the CK convention in Portland, Oregon. I think around 2011, I think it was. So I don't know what brand these are. They just had them for sale in their booth, so I grabbed those because I like them. And they're really cool because they have a little divot right there, and you can cut wire, floor wire and stuff. So I thought that was a pretty cool pair. So I'm going to use the yellow cutter bee ones, and these are pretty sharp, so you want to be careful. These work as well, but I just been kind of gravitating towards this pair more. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of hold this up here so you can see. So there is no like right or wrong way to do this. It's just creative play. So you can even do it on the corners if you want. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so I can have my hands closer to the table. And yeah, you just kind of start, make sure I'm in frame here. You just kind of just start cutting to where you want them to be. You can have sharp edges if you want to. Oops, sorry guys, I'm trying to watch and cut at the same time. Or you can have, you know, big huge pieces cut out. You know, just depends on what you want and what you like, what your style is. Don't be afraid to cut into some of the graphics. I think that's just kind of lends to the authentic wear and tear that you would normally have with things like this. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Sorry guys. Trying to look at my viewfinder, make sure you can see me okay. And just kind of keep doing this. And again, it's totally optional. You don't have to do this at all. You can just use your normal distresser, which is what I typically use. I have a couple different ones. I have one from Prima, and I have one from Tim Holtz, and I have one from We Are Memory Keepers, which I got like, I don't know, probably 15 years ago. It's really, really old, but it still works. Great. I got it at a brick and mortar scrap shop that I used to go with one of my best friends, Cindy, when we still all lived in the same area in Lebanon, Oregon. So anyway, just doing this, you know, like I said, there is no rhyme or reason. You can have as many as you want. You can have as few as you want. You can go in really deep if you want to. I'll do that here. I'll kind of go a little bit deeper than I have before. And just kind of a really cool look, I think. I just love that whole distressed kind of a vibe. So it's just totally something I enjoy. And I'm just calling this snippets or snipping because that's what it is. I mean, that's what my mom has used before, and you know, for my teachers when I was in school and stuff, and you talk about little snippets of fabric and things like that. So just real super easy. I mean, you know, just maybe a minute or two, even less if you're a faster snipper than I am. You just get this really cool edge to your paper, and then of course you can use the inking, and it really makes it stand, the little snippet parts stand out. So I won't show you how to ink, because I'm sure everybody knows how to do that, but I like to keep these videos under, you know, no more than probably 8 minutes or so. So this is what I'm using for inking, in case you're curious. It's the Tim Holtz ground espresso. I love it. I think it just has a really nice texture to the paper. Yeah, so this will be a lot of fun. And comment below and let me know if you currently do this, or if you're going to go ahead and try to do this now for yourself. And leave me a link to your YouTube channel or your blog or wherever you put your crafty projects out there, because I would love to go see them and support you as well. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tips with Abby video, and I will see you all soon. So happy scrapping, happy planning, and happy snipping. And I'll see you next time. Bye!